Welcome back to another action-packed episode. Today is a little bit different actually, since we'll be going to the Caverns and our first festival, so let's jump in. And we've got good luck today, so like I said, we're going to do Caverns. Pretty much any time it's really good luck, that's what we're going to do. And so aside from just harvesting a few of our veggies and starting up some smelting, we'll just jump right into the Caverns here pretty soon. It's Friday, so that also means we have to go get cheese. So we gotta cash all our emeralds in. And I don't really have a set goal today. Again, it's kind of the normal goal of like somewhere around 300 iridium. And I guess every day from here on out until we get 5 gold parsnips, I'm gonna probably, or I am definitely, resetting and checking all the parsnips every morning to see if any of them are gold quality, and then resetting the day and then starting. So that's why I don't think I harvested any today, because none of them were gold, and tomorrow has a chance for them to be gold. And so yeah, we're just heading to the desert, grab some cheese, and we're gonna pop into the Caverns. And yeah, so like I said, I got pretty far ahead in this run, so I think I'm actually on day 27 now. But that is starting to slow down because I started playing Pokemon again. And I recorded it, but I don't know if I'm going to actually release any videos. What I was thinking was like, maybe just Stardew on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at midnight. Which I guess is like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday technically. And then Pokemon in between that. But I don't know. I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm eager to play all those games before the new series comes out. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Nothing, no crazy challenges. Maybe eventually, but just a nostalgic venture through all the old games. And I'm playing like the first Pokemon Red right now. And man, I do not remember that game at all, so it's definitely a challenge. Also, I left in like most of this entire run. I sped it up, as you can see, but I left a good chunk of it in, just because people seem to enjoy watching it. It's obviously sped up, as you can tell, and just kind of cruising through. That's my least favorite floor that we just passed, the super long, narrow, like vertical one. That's like, I think, the worst floor no matter what. But I don't know, it went well. I think everything went pretty smoothly on this run. I don't remember restarting this one over and over again, which means it must have gone pretty well if I was happy with it. And so we're sitting pretty good. I think everything's looking good on this challenge so far. I know money is becoming more of a stressful factor at this point in the run, so things are more geared towards that. But overall, I think things are going pretty good. Like, our relationships are doing really well. And I don't know, I thought things were going a lot worse until I looked at the file at this point and realized that we're actually doing relatively well for just 12 days in. But yeah, we'll see how it all pans out. And I haven't watched a long run of my own Skull Caverns runs. It's kind of nice to watch, so I guess I get what people are saying. It's very satisfying to watch it go by super quickly and not have to like do anything. I just sit here and watch a number get higher. And I get a dinosaur egg right here, which is cool. It's usually something that you have to like bank on a rare drop from one of the dinosaurs. And while we'll still have to go back and kill a bunch of the Pepper X's later on, right now that's a pretty good thing to have. We can either donate it, or if I want to, I can wait until I have the upgraded coop and incubate it to start my own dinosaur coop, which is probably a better idea, though I usually don't do that and I just hope for another dinosaur drop, especially in a run like this where I know I have to kill a lot of dinosaurs. And every time I say that out loud, every time I say like I have to kill a bunch of dinosaurs, I feel bad because like the Pepper X's, I don't know, I kind of like them. They're just like cute little dinosaurs living in a cave. So I feel some sort of guilt, again, for no reason, even though it's like fake enemies. But whatever, it's fine. This song I chose is like way darker than I thought it was. Like it's relaxing, but it's also super like ominous. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'll keep it in. Otherwise this comment wouldn't make any sense, but not as light as I was looking for. So I'll just throw in a piece of my own music, I guess, and just go with that. I had another weird day. I feel like my neighborhood is getting weirder and weirder, and not in a funny way, unfortunately. Like, I caught a dude cutting off a catalytic converter today in the alley, which is not like the most fun interaction. And so that was kind of a weird tone for the day, like middle of the afternoon, which I guess is like the thing they do now, but you know, kind of a weird day. But whatever. I think everybody's just kind of behaving strangely ever since the whole 2020 debacle. So I don't know, man. It's kind of goofy, but it put me in a weird mood for the day. So I figure I'll just finish out the evening by doing something more relaxed. And I did this, and I'll play some Pokemon and maybe record a couple more of these. This is like the weirdest scene. And it's not one I like, I don't know, I don't get why like you have to drink this weird gross like snake milk. And it doesn't really give you much, just a little bit more health. It's just such a weird interaction, because Mr. Key otherwise is like a pretty normal dude. Like, yeah, he has his weird room on Ginger Island, but he doesn't like, he never makes you drink a weird drink again. Like, why wouldn't he just like make it taste good? Like, he has all these powers, and he has like his own seasoning that makes food amazing. And like, I don't know, I just don't get why he wouldn't. Like, why does he make you drink gross snake milk or snake whatever? I always thought that was odd. I don't know, I say key. Some people don't say key, they say qui or chi. I like chi. I think chi is a good sound. But I think somebody says qui, which I don't love. Mostly because there's no U. That doesn't matter, I guess. However you say it is probably fine. And I'm not sure even what his deal is. Like, I was thinking about this before. All the kind of bizarre lore in Stardew Valley. Like, this whole nation is like in like war times, right? Like they're at war with the Guitaro or whatever empire. And so like there's a smuggler in the form of oh goodness, what is it called? The cart traveling merchant is like smuggles goods from the empire that we're at war with. And like obviously Kent is away at war. And then you have like wizards and witches and some weird mysterious like blue guy who gives you milk, and it's just kind of a weird world. And I get like obviously it's made up fantasy, but I don't know, I just wonder like nobody seems very fazed by the war, and I don't know, like they all have real problems, so I wonder why he didn't touch on that more when he made this. Or if like Haunted Chocolatier will delve further into like the Stardew Valley world, you know? Because I know like recently Concerned Ape tweeted about how it'll be somewhat linked to Stardew, so maybe it will take place in the same kind of area, not necessarily the same time, but maybe it'll be in that other empire, you know? And then like there's a goblin, like what's up with or henchman, whatever he's called. Like what's up with that dude? He just like, he's the only one of his kind with no other reference towards like other goblins. And he just like is a bodyguard for a witch. Like why does the witch need a bodyguard? Is it specifically from the wizard? That seems kind of weird. So I don't know. I'm gonna look up what that empire is actually called. So I don't think it's Gataru or whatever. Gotoro, I don't know. But yeah, because you're in like the Ferngill Republic in this. That's like where Stardew Valley is situated, so maybe 1.6 will have I guess they wouldn't have like a war in that. That'd be really weird. But maybe they'll have like some sort of answer. But yeah, we had a pretty good run. It wasn't great, realistically. 200 iridium, a dinosaur egg is kind of nice. It's one I probably could have restarted, and it would have been okay, but I got that pomegranate sapling, which I guess is pretty valuable. And I need to start growing that for the artisan bundle, potentially, and the other bundle, which is one of the bulletin bundles. I don't know what it's called, but I need that one too, so that's probably why I kept it. Otherwise, I can't think of why I would have, but maybe I was just too excited to go do the egg hunt tomorrow. And all the kale that we have in the garden right now should be ready to go tomorrow. That way we can harvest it, have 80 spaces available, and be able to plant 80 strawberries. We got plenty of money, and then we'll have plenty of experience to hit level 6, assuming all of that goes to plan, which I believe it does. If we didn't have the kale ready in time, we wouldn't be able to do this plan. And so that's kind of why I guess that's why I did the farming the way I did. I did actually plan most of that out. We got level 7 combat too, which isn't too bad. So yeah, we have our second big harvest, maybe. And second, I think, because we had another harvest before. And then, yeah, we gotta win the egg hunt. We don't have to, but we're going to, because it's not too hard. If you just go in like a set pattern, it's pretty easy. And then we're just gonna clean up today mostly, because we won't have a ton of time. We have until 2 o'clock to get some chores done around the farm. And then we'll have from like 10 o'clock or whatever until the end of the day. So that's one of the main reasons I never go to festivals. It just takes up so much of your time. But obviously in this case, we don't have a choice. And again, I didn't have any gold parsnips today, so that's why I didn't harvest them. And I think I haven't been too thorough about keeping cooking stuff. I mean, I have been for like fish and some of the rare items, but for a lot of the crops, I'll probably just knock those out all at once on Ginger Island. Like that way I don't have to worry about like garlic or like really specific crops. Like Ginger Island, since it's basically one big greenhouse, it's just I just don't have to worry about it really. So that's kind of why I'm not paying too close attention to the shipping and to the growing of stuff, except for things like the morel mushroom, or morel mushroom. Morel, I think sounds better. And yeah, our forest is not doing very good. That's one thing that was a big miss already on this run. We needed that to grow quite a bit faster. And we beefed it a little bit, I would say. And another thing I don't know if I've mentioned yet is that I need to clear this whole farm at some point in spring to get all of my crops down. So that'll become more of an issue. It's not something we're really worrying about right now, mostly because we have other stuff to do, and especially when it's like a good luck day. Ideally what I'll do is clear it all. Like in the morning I'll clear all the stone, I'll go upgrade my pickaxe, come back, and then just chop trees all day. And then we'll get it all done in one swoop. The next day we can set up all of our sprinklers and stuff. since we won't have a pickaxe. And then the next day after that, we'll go pick up the pickaxe and everything will be back to like a normal rhythm again. Because I also want to get that rhythm. I want to get the iridium pickaxe. I want to get that by the 1st of summer. Just because there's going to be so much Skull Caverns in the summer, then we might as well have the best pickaxe for it, you know? And we need like 700,000 gold by the 11th of summer, I think. Like right after getting 400,000 gold on the 1st. So we're going to need a lot of money really fast, and we can't sell any of the starfruit for that money in order to make our goal. So we got to really start kind of tightening things up a little bit and routing out like little menial stuff like this day, you know, like I don't know. I think I did a pretty good job personally. I went to the festival a little bit early, so I kind of lost like 40 minutes, but I don't think we're at a point when that kind of thing is going to like make or break. And then naturally at the festival, it's the perfect time to talk to everybody. You can't gift anybody, which is a bummer, but you can at least get your like talking bonus. And then we can get a cool hat. If we win, which we will. And we will not wear the hat. So I'm just doing this for funsies. And it's probably been like a year since I've done this, the egg hunt. So I don't know. I think, yeah, it'll go well. Because I know the pattern. I've always used the same pattern like ever since I started the game. Which is just like this little weird loop around the house. And every time I do this, I always click on, it's either Jazz or Vincent. I think it's Jazz, because she like stands behind a bush. And her little bow, you can see her up there, looks like an egg. And I almost always think she's an egg. I didn't do it that time, but that happens a lot. So anyway, that was it. I won. I guess if I win next year again, I get like $1,000 or something. I kind of wish the reward was a little bit better for the second time, like overalls or something, you know, to match. I don't feel like there's a lot of reason to go to festivals sometimes. Like in this case, strawberries are really good, but that's all you get. You don't get anything else really. A hat and some strawberries, unless you really like pastel decor. Which I'm not a big Easter guy. I don't really like, I like pastel colors in like game design and stuff, or like, I don't know, I use a lot of like pastels and thumbnails and stuff, but I don't like my house to be pastel, I guess. But whatever you're into, you know. No judgment. And I think the rest of the day I'm just kind of managing my inventory, just swapping stuff around. And I wish I had a better way of organizing all of my gifts and stuff. And I know I never do it. And so I'm sure a lot of you will have really helpful suggestions of how I could do it. But I didn't do it. And I won't. Since I've played like so far ahead, there's nothing I can do about it now, but I know I could have chests set up pretty much all around the map that would like store gifts for people who hang out near there. But I always forget where the pathing is, and I can never find like the image of the safe locations to put chests in town where people won't walk through and destroy them. So it's one of those things I always think about doing, like when I watch these videos back. But then when I play, I just completely disregard it. And I always have like the same feeling of there's got to be a better way. And there is. I just don't do it. So that's all right. That's just how it goes, I guess. And so I'm trying to think. So next episode I know is a longer one. And it's pretty much just a whole like uncut day of gifts and errands. And so, I missed a strawberry. That's weird. So I know that's what tomorrow is, and so the episode's a little bit longer, but it's not any more like action-packed. It's kind of hard to get these to be similar in length unless I leave them completely unedited. But I always feel like I have to talk the whole time. And I don't know what to talk about for like 24 minutes. So maybe that's like something I'll work on. I just don't know what to do. We got level 3 farming and 4, which is cool. Oh, and we just got tree fertilizer. Oh. So we'll use tree fertilizer tomorrow. I thought we already had it and we just dropped the ball. So tomorrow we'll fertilize some trees. So we'll add that to the list of errands. I hope I do that. But yeah, I'll see you all next time.